Hey everybody, Jimmy Rants here. Today's video is not sponsored by Connecting Internet or Brooklyn Bedding or any Genesis Gold Group or any e-bikes or anything like that. We are not sponsored by anything. We don't have Patreon. We don't have GoFundMe's here. We don't even have Buy Me a Coffee. We have nothing. Okay, with that being said, let's move on. This is going to be about a next to nothing video. Man, it was kind of snowing this morning. I'm sure you guys are really catching it back in the north or wherever all the snow's flying right now. It's really cold right now. And I had to go outside and go get my trash can. That was always thrilling. I'm sitting here wearing my Ole Miss sweatshirt and my pajama bottoms and some slippers. And I said, well, I'll just go out, be very careful, go get my trash can and hope to God I don't slip down. Well, luckily I didn't slip down and I made it back in. But it's such a pain in the butt, man, having to fool with all this kind of crap and this icy cold mess. I guess that's just part of the joys of living in Colorado or Colorado, however you want to say it. Look, the other day, and I guess this is really why I'm making this video. It's going to be boring as hell, I'm going to tell you right now. I didn't make a video, not really, yesterday, not where I'm, like this face to face. I did make that video, though, making those creamy enchiladas. I know it was about half stupid, but I'm telling y'all, you need to try, well, I ain't going to say you need to, but make that casserole. It's a good dish, man. It really is. You can spice it up if you want to, I mean, you can make it like Taco Bell if you want to throw a bunch of, I don't know, some seasonings and stuff like that to make it more of a kind of a, I don't know, like what you expect at a Mexican restaurant. But this is a creamy enchilada. It's very mild. It's really good, cheesy, tastes really good. I thought maybe you'd like it. I might do some, I like to cook. I'm one of the guys that like to cook. And sometime I may want to make something. If you look at my description, it even talks about, I like to give shout outs. I haven't really done that yet, not really. There is somebody that I want to give a shout out to. There's a lot of you that I want to give a shout out to. One in particular, this gal, her name on YouTube is Kelley Does Stuff. Kelley, Kelley Does Stuff. If I can remember, I'll try to put a link to her channel. Now, if you are into making like spooky towns or spooky villages, Charles Dickens villages, or just any kind of village in particular, this gal is really, really good. I mean, she is really, really good. She'll teach you and show you how to do stuff that I'm sure that you would love to know how to do. She has tremendously helped me. She's taught me a lot of stuff. And matter of fact, my last Christmas village that I built, the idea or the starting point of my village that I just tore down a day or two ago was based off of what she did. She did this, there's a thing called Camden, what's the name of it? Camden Square or something like that. I think it's a Department 56 product. And I said, I'm going to take this Camden Square, or whatever you call it, and I'm going to base my village off of this. I want that to be the center of my village, and I'll build out from that. So thank you, Kelley, for that. Now, listen, guys, I want to tell you, look, Kelley, don't get mad at me for saying this. I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm really not. But I want to tell you guys something. When you go to her channel, if you go, tell her that Jimmy Rants sent you. I don't have a big channel. I know in cases like this, I wish I did where I could send a lot of people to whenever I do a shout out, but maybe some of you would be interested. But I want to say this, guys. Look, Kelley is a young lady. She's married. She's a very pretty young lady. So don't go over there gawking and treating her, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just be respectful to her. I would really appreciate that. Just forget that she's pretty. Just listen to her and let her teach you what she can teach you about building and creating spooky towns, spooky villages, or whatever. She will even do a drum roll at the beginning of almost every video. You got to see this, guys. It'll knock you off your feet. Okay, Kelley Does Stuff. Kelley, I promise you I'd give you a shout out. Wherever you go, I did. Y'all go sub her up. That would be cool. Okay, the other day I mentioned something to you. I said that I made an offer on a house to somebody that I know on the Mississippi Gulf Coast in the town of Gulfport, that I offered them some money for their house. It's a rental house to this person. They don't live there. I just said, look, I'd like to make an offer. You don't have to rent this out anymore to anybody. The house is a nice house, good shape, it's priced right. And I offered twice, really a little more than twice, what this person paid for the house. So I thought, well, that's a pretty fair offer, I think. Well, I got the news back. I didn't get it. They don't want to get rid of it. And I kind of don't blame them. Hey, it was a shot in the dark. I tried it. Again, it wasn't up for sale. I just thought that I would make the offer. I was really hoping I could get it, though. It would have been a really nice house. It really would. I remember telling my daughter, I said, you know, I'm going to let this be a sign for me, because I've been roller coaster, man, like you don't know. Go to Florida, go here, go to Arizona, Wyoming, Idaho, all these places. Sell the house, maybe get a condo. No, don't get a condo. I'd be stupid for going to get a condo. Well, why don't I just go buy an RV? I could go anywhere I wanted to, go. Or just stay here. Stay here in my house, right here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where it's in the teens right now. It's really cold. And I told my daughter, I said, look, I'm going to let this be a sign. This will be the determining factor. This will be the sign. What should I do? If this person that I made the offer for their house in Mississippi, if it goes through, then it's intended for me to move. But if it falls through, that's going to be my sign saying, don't go. Don't go, Jimmy. Stay here. And you know why I need to stay here? Because Colorado needs conservative people in it. We can't let all the West Coast people come up here and just totally destroy this place. Man, there was a time when Colorado was like a part of the Wild Wild West, man. I mean, this place was conservative. It was kind of a red state, great gun laws and everything. But now we get these pinkos moving in here, or whatever you want to call them, these kind of liberal degenerates, and they're really messing up the voting block here. We can't outvote them, like I said before, because Colorado Springs and Grand Junction and Pueblo and places like that, cities, we do not have the population that Denver has. So places like Boulder, Colorado and Denver, Colorado, they outvote us every time. They get whatever they want. We have to be subjected to what these clowns want. We need to do something. Personally, I wish Colorado would divide itself, be like a North Colorado and a South Colorado, or a East Colorado and a West Colorado, something. We need to do something where we, the people in Colorado, the conservative voice, we can do what we want to do and not live under the thumb of these liberal loons. You know what I mean? Okay, that's enough about that. But I wanted to tell you, I did not get the house. I didn't get it. Is that a sign for me to stay here? Probably not, but I was just having some fun with it. I don't have a whole lot else to report, but I did say that the other day. And I said, well, maybe somebody's curious. Did he get the house or did he not? I did not get it. And I know that there's a lot of beautiful houses that I could get there in my price range. But you know something, guys? Let me tell you something. I can't say this for every 71-year-old out there. I really can't. I can't speak for everybody. But when you're my age, moving, it gets to be a hassle. And it gets expensive. Do you know, it would cost me a minimum, probably $10,000 just to move all my stuff from here to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. $10,000. And I got to thinking, well, why not just leave it? And instead of spending $10,000, $12,000 to move it on a van line moving company truck or whatever you call it, Why don't I just buy brand new stuff for probably less money? I could do that. But you know, you still have to go through all your things. You got to sell the house, and you got to looky-loos. They come in, they want to look at your house and pick it apart, and then they want to make you a low-ball offer, and then they find things wrong, and then you got to fix it, and it gets to be a real pain in the butt. And then, on top of that, once we reach a deal and I sell my house, now I'm kind of homeless. Excuse me. At that point, I'm homeless. Now I got to go to Mississippi and find a new house. And I got to go look at this house and that house and this house and that house. And I got to pick it apart. And well, I like this one, but I need an inspection. And then I got to make an offer and hope they take the offer. And then after that, I got to go to the store, what do you call it, to the furniture store, buy all new stuff, new dishes, new plates, new forks, new everything, new furniture, new beds, new everything. And at my age, that's not a lot of fun. It's kind of stressful to do stuff like that. I think about that too. Well, look, I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to let you know I did not get the house. I'd like to say that Ole Miss is ranked number 3 in the nation. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you, Indiana. You played a hell of a game. In Miami, you surprised me. I didn't think you were as good as you were, but you really are. So that's about all I got for today. Thank you. You know, one more thing. I don't know how many subs I have right now. The goal was to try to reach 1,000. And I think I have like 800 and, I don't know, 800 and, let's just say 30. I'm wrong probably, 830. Now about a month ago, I started off with 0 subs. And now I've got about 830, let's say, 830, 831, 32, something like that. And I'm just stalled. I can't seem to get it past that. I've been doing this for a little over 4 weeks now, and I was hoping that I could get to 1,000 subs. That was my goal, but I'm failing. I'm not doing it. But then again, when I do some checking, it takes a lot of people sometime a year to even get close to 800 subs. So I guess I could be proud of that, if nothing else. I'm a variety channel. I'm not going to try to sell you nothing. I'm not going to sell you gold. I'm not going to sell you e-bikes or Brooklyn bedding stuff. I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff. I like to be a channel where we can talk about anything and everything. We can cook something. We might even take a drive and I'll show you a little bit of Colorado. How about that? You know, a lot of people love to drive around and show where they live, or they go on vacation and they film that for the people. I can do that. I know, that'd be thrilling, huh? I can show you probably something that you've seen 1,000,000 times. But that's okay, at least it's something. Thanks a lot for listening to all of this superficial drivel, because that's about all it was. I wanted to make a little video today, just something. Oh, let me say this too, because I bet it drives you crazy, then I'll go. I noticed that whenever I film a video and I upload it and I watch it back and I'm go, oh my God. I'll see a hair sticking out. But when I'm filming like I am right now, I can't see them. I'm looking right in the camera. I can see myself, but my eyes are not really that great. I kind of got some vision problems that I'm kind of dealing with here. I bet a lot of you didn't know I'm kind of visually impaired, but I am. And I hope to have some surgery, hopefully to correct the problem that I have. So if you see a wild hair or 2 or 20 sticking up, I can't see it. Just learn to live with it, you know, it's okay. It's not where your hair's at, it's where your head's at. Always remember that. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. I'm sure most of you left probably 8 minutes ago. But if you did stick around, I appreciate it. Sub my channel. I really would like to make that 1,000, okay? I've made 830, 31, 32. Will you help me get to 1,000? That would be a biggie for me, really. Kind of make me feel good. Thanks a lot, guys, for listening. I appreciate it. I'm Jimmy Rance.